Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Canada Immigration News. Today we talk about how to submit your PGP immigration application. If you are interested in this topic, please watch till the end of this video for the latest updates. Please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell icon. Let's start the topic. How to submit your Parents and Grandparents Program PGP 2022 immigration application. IRCC has completed its 2022 PGP lottery and released its guide outlining application submission steps for the 23,100 Canadians who received an invitation to apply this year. Here is a summary of those steps. Published by Vimal Sivakumar between October 12 and October 20, Canada conducted a lottery to issue 23,100 invitations to apply (EDAs) for the 2022 Parents and Grandparents Program (PGP). As a reminder, the pool of potential sponsors from which EDAs were issued for this year's program is the 155,000 remaining sponsorship hopefuls who submitted an interest to sponsor form in 2020. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada's IRCC goal is to accept up to 15,000 completed applications, and you could be one of them this year. If you were fortunate enough to receive an IDA for this year's PGP, we'll be detailing how you can submit your application below. Note: application submissions for the PGP are now online only, and IRCC stresses that you should only apply for the PGP if you were invited to do so. Applications submitted without an IDA will be returned. How to submit your PGP 2022 application before you apply. Ensure that you verify that you received an IDA using IRCC's Invitation Status Web Form. If this web form confirms receipt of an IDA but you never received an email to the account indicated on your Interest to Sponsor form, check your spam and junk folders, but also your physical mail. IRCC mails physical EDAs when they are not able to email a prospective applicant. Finally, confirm once again that you meet all of IRCC's PGP eligibility criteria, including being over 18 years old, being a Canadian citizen, permanent resident, or having First Nation status. Meeting the minimum necessary income (MNI) requirement for the 2021, 2020 and 2019 tax years if you live outside of Quebec. Residents of Quebec must prove that they meet the specific sponsor income requirements set out by that province over the last 12 months. While you do not need to hire an immigration lawyer, you may wish to do so to ensure you submit a complete and accurate application. IRCC permits the use of an immigration lawyer on behalf of PGP 2022 applicants. IRCC's guide outlines the following steps to help you prepare and submit your application. By December 24, 2022, you must 1. Gather documents. IRCC provides a document checklist to ensure that prospective applicants do not miss out on any forms, material that would result in their application being sent back. 2. Complete the application thoroughly. Review the entire instruction guide provided and completely and accurately fill out all sections of every form. For sections that do not apply to you, indicate NA or not applicable. 3. Pay the fees depending on the number of people being sponsored through a single application. Fees will change based on individual circumstances, dependence of the principal applicant being sponsored to come to Canada, etc. 4. Review your application to avoid common mistakes. 5. Submit your application. Ensure that all questions are answered on the application and that the application is electronically signed. Also, make sure to include your processing fee receipt and all required supporting documents such as your IDA letter with your confirmation number. What happens after I submit my PGP 2022 application? At the time of writing, the average PGP application processing time stands at 37 months, including the time required for those being sponsored to provide their biometrics. However, this timeframe is dynamic and IRCC outlines its current average processing times on its website. The persons you are sponsoring can get instant email updates and more detailed status updates by creating an online account on IRCC's website. If you would like application status updates and information from inside Canada and the US, contact IRCC through this link. From outside Canada and the US, contact the Canadian diplomatic office responsible for your region. Do I have any options to bring my parents and grandparents to Canada outside of the PGP? Yes. The Super Visa is an option that people who did not receive an IDA could explore for their parents and grandparents. Through the Super Visa, the parents and grandparents of Canadian citizens and permanent residents (PRs) could stay in Canada for up to 5 years at a time and apply to extend their stay while in Canada by up to 2 years at a time. We will try to give you latest information related to Canadian immigration. If you have not subscribed, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click on notifications, bell icon. See you later in the next new immigration video. Thank you.